Welcome back to the Brothers Workshop. As always, I'm Sean, and today is a 100,000 mile review video of our 2014 Chevy Silverado that we lovingly call Patches. Old Patches, she's been through some ups and downs over the years and several recalls. We're going to be going over those today and several other things that made me name her Patches. If you like this kind of stuff, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, and leave a comment. We love hearing from you guys. In no way, shape, or form is this a hate video, guys. I want you to get that out of your mind right now. This video is solely meant to educate you on the 2014 Chevy Silverado and their ups and downs. Mostly their downs. But that doesn't mean it's a bad truck. Just because it has a few things wrong with it just means they probably went to market a little too fast instead of working all the bugs out. Because between 2014 and 2018, these little things worked their way out. Remember, guys, this is a truck. It's man-made, it's a machine, and no matter what the brand, they all have shortcomings. The very first problem I had with this truck came right up in here. But it didn't start inside the truck. It actually started outside the truck. Right here. Apparently the gasket around that satellite radio antenna started going bad. Well, you think to yourself right now, okay, it went bad, what happens? Well, when that thing goes bad, water comes in. And if you're in a rainstorm, it pours in. And guess where it comes in? Right to the spot that I showed you first, right where your dome light switch is and your sunglass thing is. So when you go to get your sunglasses and you haven't been in the car all night because it was raining, you go to get your sunglasses, that thing's full of water. Unfortunately for me, I was in the truck whenever it was raining and I had the water dripping on my head. So I took it back to the dealership and they took care of it. They told me this is something that they actually see all the time. I wondered to myself, why isn't this something they just take care of? But as we go through this, you're going to understand that there's more than a few things that haven't been taken care of with the 2014 that in later models have. As you guys could see, I have heated seats, or should I say had heated seats. That is the control for the driver's seat. However, the heating core went at about 45,000 miles. So in the last several years, I have not had heated seats on the driver's side. Yeah, it's frustrating, but it's not why I bought the truck. That was just a little added creature comfort that was a surprise. However, I'm very disappointed with that. Shouldn't be like that. I know cars with well over 100,000 miles and there's no issues. However, Chevy, yes, this is a problem, and no, you have not taken care of it. There's plenty of videos and comments in the forums yapping about that. Also, another known issue is that down in here, you have a regular outlet. That goes bad from time to time. Something to do with the fuse box. Mine went bad once, but I had it taken care of. Okay guys, that's just 3. I have 5 more for you. Underneath the hood. Oh, you guys probably already guessed it, yeah. The lifters went. It's extremely unfortunate because it only had 70,000 miles. I baby this thing, it's garage kept for the most part. The stuff you hear is true, guys. They go. Not everybody's though. I know a few people who've had no issues whatsoever and they're well over 100,000 miles. But I have the 5.3 and they have the 4.6. Should have went with a 6-cylinder, I guess. Another thing that's extremely frustrating with these trucks is that the AC condenser goes out. And Chevy, you guys know about this. GM, Chevy, General Motors, you know about the issue. It's a huge issue. There's so much stuff online about it, yet there's no recall. Unfortunate because it's extremely expensive if it goes, as well as those lifters. All that stuff is extremely expensive. And they're not owning up to it. That's not fun. That's not something I look for in a company that I'm brand loyal to. Walking around to the back, you'll notice that it has a tailgate assist. That's great. Pretty simple technology, really. However, it failed on me. How it failed, I have no clue because I never really used it. But the hint comes from up here. There's a small dip. Honestly, I bought this truck used. Whoever had the truck before me must have had the gate down and backed into something, causing an issue with the tailgate assist, and over time it failed. Underneath the truck there, my trailer hitch was recalled shortly after I purchased it, so I did the undercoating already, and this one sticks out in my mind because I had to bring it back to the shop because they failed to redo the undercoating. For a while there, I felt like I lived at the dealership, and thank goodness most of this was taken care of under warranty or under the recalls. With the exception of the AC and the lifters, can't complain except for how expensive those were. Okay, I did forget about one other thing, so we're going back into the cab. The whole steering assembly was replaced. Over bumps and any kind of rough roads and terrain, I would get a crazy rattling noise from the steering. I didn't understand what was going on, but I was a little afraid something was looser on the inside. So I took it in the dealership and they literally replaced the entire steering column. As soon as that was done, it took care of that rattling noise. However, there are a lot of loose parts. Through the forums, you'll see that all kinds of plastic from down in here, like inside and everything, isn't tight and needs screwed down and tightened up. Now, I'm not the only one with these issues with the noises, guys. It's all over the forums, and I've known several other guys who have had the same issues. A lot of them are just because things aren't screwed down properly, which is really weird, especially when the steering column wasn't tight and needed replaced. But that ordeal didn't end there, because when the guy from the dealership wanted to go for a ride along with me, I sat in the passenger seat while he drove so he could try to get a feel for the truck. He backed right into a pole, left a good-sized dent, and the bumper was replaced for the first time. Yeah, that video that we have, me replacing the bumper, that's the second time this bumper's been replaced. Let me tell you, when that guy backed into the pole, that was the worst feeling I've ever had in my life. And then I got out and looked at it, and he tried to act like nothing happened. I'm sitting in it with you, man. You can't really deny that. We both felt it, and we both heard it. And now I have a dent in my truck. Whatever, they fixed it. Now that we've gone over all the little things that gave me a big headache about this truck, we're going to head on over to, and we're going to find out that there are 19 recalls on this truck. However, not all of them are going to pertain to you and your particular vehicle because it goes off of the VIN number. I've had several of these taken care of myself, but it's not a big issue because the dealership eats the cost and they take care of it for you. But that's not all the information that you're going to find on that website. You're also going to find out that it has an overall 5-star crash rating, meaning 5 stars in every category except for rollover. There it only received a 4-star. All in all, this truck did receive a 5-star review, and it's pretty safe to say that this is a safe truck. As the model years go on in this truck, the issues have been worked out, and as I've taken care of them, things have started to mellow out. The only thing that I'm a little concerned about now is the transmission. And I know if you guys have done any research about this, you're going to hear that there's a clunk or a lug in the transmission, and some people will even talk about a slip. I don't know anything about the slips, but I do know that every single one of these trucks, doesn't matter if it's a 6-cylinder, an 8-cylinder, or the big 8, they all have this clunk. I'm not sure exactly what this is. Some people may be referring to that slipping noise as the clunk. Only time will tell for me, and if something happens, I'll bring the video to you. However, I know guys with well over 100,000 miles, almost 140,000 miles on their truck, and there's no issues with transmission. So if you guys are interested in that particular issue, you're going to probably have to look that up on your own. I don't have any information on it just yet. The next thing I can't wait to do is join the Chevy Truck Legends Club. Now that she's hit 100,000 miles, I'm eligible. And we'll bring another video about that to you soon. And that being said, old Patches here, she's been through a few things, ups and downs, but at least she's not a Ford. That guy right there likes Fords. Oh, I wouldn't trade this truck for the world. I remember in 2014, I couldn't wait to get my hands on one. There's something about this body style that is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It reminds me of the old classic Chevy C10s from the 60s and even the square bodies. There's just something so classic about it that that new body style can't touch, unfortunately. Thanks for watching the video, guys. If you've made it this far, we know you loved it. So go ahead and hit the like button. Subscribe to our channel so you can stay up to date on all our truck videos and the builds we have going on. And don't forget to leave a comment. Maybe there's something I missed that you want to see a video about. So go ahead and put it right down there. Till next time, guys, keep building.